Almost doing a little bit of Chewbacca right there. So what's going on, everybody? First live stream of the year. Woo! Kind of rough day. Mm-hmm. You have to excuse Robin. We literally just got home that way. That's why there was no like intro kind of thing happening here.
What's up, April?
Tonight. We had to say see you next time to Blaze today. So, Geeky Garden, City Girl Country Heart, Robin Rear, Linda Johnson, JJL Forge, Incense Shop, Green Gables, Mama Z, Texas Kitchen, Doug Dutch Off Grid, April, Two Family Homestead, The Mindful Homestead. What is going on, everybody? Hey, do us a favor while you're in here. Go ahead and punch the tar fire out of that thumbs up button. And please share this live stream out. We got over 300 in here last week. It was amazing. A lot of y'all shared it out to help us tremendously. Please, please, please do it again. I'm addicted to that. Mark. Who else did I see slip in here? Bumbling Acres. Naturally in season house.
Hey, Joe.
In fact, I don't know why that hasn't happened yet.
Where? Huh.
But we're going to go ahead and
Had you already did that?
Do that. Yeah, I thought we said naturally NC. Go ahead and fricka refresh. Mrs. Naked Gardener in the house.
What's up?
So we just got done talking to her on Polo. Big plans for the end of 2021. Dealing with the naked gardeners. Already in the loop here. What's up, Heather? What's that? Is that said Hatchet or Hackett?
Hackett's Healing.
Hackett's
Hollow.
Healing Hollow. How you doing? Anita in the house.
Homestead Islands. Playing with the bread makers who can't see the screen. But ho, everyone. Not hi, but ho, everyone.
Ho, everyone. So, like I said earlier, we do apologize that this is kind of just going to be a live stream off the cuff.
Which, we're really good at anyways.
Yeah, we're kind of experts.
We're okay with that.
We're like good at it. But today was the day. Dun dun dun. that a certain little pasty white Marine had to go back to California. And that's what I just don't understand about this boy. This boy has been out there since summertime. In the summertime.
Hey, Doc.
And he is still white as a sheet of paper. I'm like, homie, go to the beach. Get some sun.
Did Dee sneak in here and I didn't see her? Because I see Doc's name, but I don't see Dee's.
I don't see Dee.
She may have just been, I don't want to scroll up because it always messes everything up. Just want to jump on and show support. Thanks.
Yes, I appreciate it.
Deborah, keep sharing all of those wonderful pictures of that beautiful little girl of yours. I love being able to see those in my feed. They're adorable. She is a cutie patootie.
What exactly is a cutie patootie?
A cutie patootie?
Yes.
All of our children under the age of 4. Okay. That would be cutie patootie.
So he landed in Dallas for the first leg of his trip about an hour and a half ago or so.
Hey, Niana.
And he is probably back in the air by now.
Yeah, he had an hour layover. Wait, I've got it to... Oh, that's you. That's just you.
That's just me.
Just you.
It's just me. But,
yeah, he's about to start... He's probably about ready to start boarding. I may even get a text message while we're in here.
Yeah, they have this thing. I don't understand it. But Blaze sends her text message videos of them taking off and when they land.
Yes.
I don't know. All you see is a wing. I don't
Well,
get it.
it's like, you know how, parents, there she is. You know how, when you call and check in with your mom and say, I made it wherever I'm going safely? I guess that's just his way, is he lets me know, that he's in the air, and then he lets me know when he's back on the ground.
Yeah.
So
we had a really good visit with him. It was very enjoyable, in my opinion. It was very nice to see the transformation from punk kid to a young man with a goal. And that he is extremely goal-oriented right now, which really just fills my heart with joy as a father, because it validates everything that we have done over the years. Because with my son, it was a struggle. I'll be honest with y'all. It was a hardcore struggle. I really felt like there were days that I felt like I failed miserably.
You're talking about before he left?
Yeah, before he left, I felt just... I failed miserably as his father. And that was a job. That's a job that I take extremely serious. Extremely serious. Even with my girls. Because I honestly believe that some of the problems that we have going on with the world is because anybody can make a baby. Anybody can be a father. But I believe that it takes a real man to be a dad. That's why I don't like it when my kids say, yes, father. It
drives him crazy.
Drives me nuts.
It sets him off.
You can call me dad. You can call me pops. You can call me fatty. But don't call me father. Don't call me fatty either. But
don't call me fatty either.
But it's a job that I take very seriously. And I want to do the absolute best, so that way my kids have all the tools in their toolbox that they need in order to be successful in their journey to adulthood.
Yes, Cheryl, you can.
And there were times with my son, them 13 to 19, that it was kind of and as soon as I said it, I knew he was going to put that up there. As soon as I was wanting to just reach out and try to grab the words, but I said, you know what, let me throw Big Head a bone. But there were times, honestly, that it put me in a little bit of a depression, because I felt like I failed miserably, because he was just kind of... going through life like he didn't have any self-motivation. He just, this is the best that it's gonna be, so be it.
Right.
And it really weighed on me. And this is the first time I'm trying not to focus. I'm trying not to focus what's
Just
going on right now.
Pay attention
and
to
I'm
it.
getting even more and more excited because we just broke last week's record.
But we're not seeing it though. I don't know what this is that's going on. It's fine. It is what it is. But
well, we got two different numbers on the screen. We got 222 here and 447 there. But it's okay.
But
it's okay. Let's not.
But even last week,
let's
anyway,
not focus on it. Not focus on it. But this time coming in, to see the transformation and to hear some of the things fall out of my son's mouth that fell out of my mouth to him was great validation for me.
It was gratifying.
Yeah, and to see him be the man that he is becoming. Made it.
You had a really hard time. He kept asking me, "Are you okay?" And then like your mom called, Dad called, and and they're all checking in on me, and I'm like, y'all, I'm good. The one you got to worry about is this one. Because the way that the visit went, they got a chance to really sit and enjoy each other's time together.
Yes.
And so it was really hard for you to say goodbye because it's what you were wanting a year ago, 2 years ago, and just couldn't connect. Yeah. And now it's a totally different relationship.
Yeah. And now we got that connection, and I didn't want him to go.
Right.
You know?
But I will say this. 2 weeks is about it. Because the girls, after about 2 weeks, the novelty wears off. Or as I say it, it's the a-hole threshold. I guess the 2 weeks.
It's kids fighting for attention.
Right.
Is what it is.
So.
But we went, he had some goals that he wanted to accomplish while he was home. One was to eat at Zaxby's, Chick-fil-A, and Waffle House.
Yes.
I guess California, come on, get with the times, you gotta have a Waffle House.
Nope.
And they don't have them there. They don't have them out there. And so we were at my last acupuncture appointment, which he'll never go to another one. At least not until I forget what he did to me in that acupuncturist appointment. The doc was like, "How are your hands?" And I'm like, "Man, they're doing really good. They're really good." But he's like, "Really? Weren't you just complaining that you couldn't hold on to anything and, your hands were bothering you?" And I kind of just looked at him, and the next thing I know, I had like 40 needles in each hand. I looked like a pin cushion.
You look like, what was it, Hellraiser?
Oh,
the guy that's got all of them like coming out of it.
And bam, and I was just lit up, and then he took the little medieval torture device and started hitting them, and my hands started going like this, and it was getting all of the electricity sent up my body. And then he's over there, he just thinks that's the funniest thing. And then the doc was like, "So how's your back doing?" I'm like, "I'm doing pretty good. I'm kind of flexible." And he goes, "Now, Dad, you were just complaining this morning how it's hard to get up out of the chair, and you really can't. You're having a hard time walking." And I just kind of looked over at Blaze, and Doc's like, "Well, we'll get that fixed. We'll get that fixed." And man, the doc hit me and twisted those needles in until that stuff just went. And here's the doc back there, and he's steadily talking to Blaze, and he's like, "Oh yeah, we can feel that you're really tight right here. Hold on, let me get the tool." And he brings over the medieval torture device, and he zaps me, and I'm like, "Oh!" And I'm just staring at Blaze. I'm staring at him, and we're heading out to the car, and I said, "I'm gonna get you. Paybacks." And so we got Mom's clawfoot tub shower in, but we had to go to a specialty plumbing store to get a special shark bite for the water lines that came in. And so Blaze is like, "I want to go to Waffle House." I'm like, "Okay, relax." He goes like, "No, Dad, I want to go now." And I said, "Are you buying?" And he's like, "Yes." And I was like, "Okay." He said the magic words. Let's go. Because I thought the plan was that we were going to be leaving here early today and going to a Waffle House. And so we sit down at the table, and we happen to get lucky. We got the cutest waitress. She was probably about his age range. I think she was mixed. She was half Puerto Rican, half black girl. She's just as cute as she can be. Beautiful little girl. And so we're sitting down, and she's like, "Hey, how y'all doing today?" And I said, "My son is so excited to be here today." I said, because he's in the Marine Corps. He's stationed in California, and they don't have Waffle Houses out in California. So he's just super excited to be here today. And he's single. And she went, "Oh, really?" And so Blaze went, "Voom," red.
Always. Like, you would have thought by now, with having been hanging around these other Marines, that their sole goal is to, like, embarrass each other. You would think that he would be immune to it by now.
So he went super red. Just boom. I mean, his ears got red. And I'm like, yes, revenge is mine. And so he gave his order to the lady and to the girl, and she walks away, and he goes, "You're an a-hole." But we had an outstanding lunch, and he got to really tell me about what's going on with his school and all kinds of stuff like that. And so that night, he told us that one of the things that they learned was one of the things that the suicide terrorists say. And he taught us, I knew it, but he taught us how they pronounced it correctly, and I still mess it up.
Yeah. But whatever it was, don't say it, please.
Yeah. And so I said, "You know what?" And he was on his little Snapchat or something.
With his little
with his little girlfriends and stuff, and his little Marine friends. So I took a towel. And I wrapped it around my head and my face, and I tucked it in. I could only let it see like this much, right, coming out. And I come running out from the bathroom, and I start screaming this phrase at him. And my plan was I was going to hug him and then go, boom. Well, it scared the bejeebus out of him that he just spun around and went, bow. Caught me right in my nose.
Right in the bridge of his nose.
Bow! Caught me like right here, like did just a nose smash. And I kind of had to stumble off because it made my eyes water and everything. And he's like, "What are you doing?" I said, "You totally messed up my joke. I was going to grab you and go boom." And he's like, "That's not funny."
The worst part is I could hear after they were talking, because this happened, I wasn't around when it happened. And after it all happened, he told me, I was like, "Did you walk away grabbing your nose going, worth it?" And he's like, "Yes."
Oh, yeah. Totally worth it.
So, yeah.
Yeah, so everybody smash that like button for me dressing up like a tiny terrorist and scaring the bejeebus out of police.
It was pretty
and
funny.
getting punched in the nose.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
TNS, Dogs
and Dragonflies.
Dogs and Dragonflies. What's going on, brother? Haven't seen you in a minute.
It was like 2 days ago.
Duh.
Haven't seen you all year.
Yeah. I ain't seen you since last year. And then, let's say, New Year's. Mm-hmm. New Year's. We had pork chops.
Pork chops.
Black eyed peas. and we tried to do the Naked Gardeners.
Tried? What? I didn't try. I did it. But I made them the Mama Bear's collard greens. Just saying. Okay. You can starve. It's okay. Hey, Broussard. Okay. Fair enough.
I'm not saying they were bad.
Noted.
I told you that
Noted.
right there that they didn't taste the same, that something was missing. I did not say that they were worse. I did not say that they were better.
Oh, no. You didn't have to say a thing. It's all captured on that video right there.
I'm just saying.
Mm-hmm. You are just saying.
April, that Facebook group is no longer, by the way, I'm sorry. You guys are not supposed to be doing that.
Lentil soup for New Year's. That's interesting.
But we all made sure everybody had a triple portion of black eyed peas.
Yeah, if you look at the thumbnail, you can see that was the leftovers. We still had plenty, and we made sure everybody ate a second blast this morning. Like, if you didn't get enough last night, eat more this morning. So
360 Homestead said, I missed the story. All I heard was Jason getting smacked in the snob. Yeah, he caught me good. Mm-hmm. But his eyes were about as big as watermelons. Yeah, because he thought you were
fixing to, like, come right back at him. He was like,
no,
crap, what did I
do? When he spun around, his eyeballs were, like, huge. Looked like the weasels from Who Framed Roger Rabbit. And he just instinctively just went boom like that, and it caught me in the nose, and I kind of spun around and I just went to laughing, and he was like, "Don't do that."
Now you know how it feels, buddy.
Yep. And so he tried to get me back this morning. He come running in the bedroom and did his thing from when he was like 12. I am Batman, because he used to come running out ever since he was like real little, like little. Blaze loved Batman, so he would come running into our bedroom and
just dive,
swan dive. But he'd be screaming, I am Batman! And so most of the times I would catch him and go like, boom! And flip him over. Because when Blaze was 5, 6, all the way to like, 9? When did we break the bed? I think it was like 11.
Yeah, because it was down in the mobile home, or the whatever home.
We used to do wrestling. And somebody put a stop to it because they
broke my bed, y'all.
We broke the bed. But I used to grab him and we used to be like, put him up like the last ride from The Undertaker and just slam him down onto the bed. And it was, it was our thing. Mm-hmm. And then that one day, he took him for that last ride. And boom! And the bed went. And I went, oh.
But to be fair, that bed, the frame on it was like these like they were like one 1x6s or something on the side, and then they had the metal rungs that went on.
They had big like 4x4s. It was these massive guns that drove that boy to the mat. It was all this right here. Wow.
I thought you and Robin broke the bed. I was going to cheer y'all on. We're not going to talk about that. That's not for the show. Yeah, broken beds tend to get wrestling banned in the house. No, but to be fair, that bed, we had it for a while. But it definitely, because the thing was, it wasn't really about breaking the bed that scared me. It was like the look of fear in both of their eyes. It was like, oh crap, Mama's gonna kill us.
The best thing ever was shortly after that he tagged me and Robin in a meme from Facebook where it was this it wasn't a meme, it was a video.
A video
where this father and son about that age were doing wrestling, and they brought in a ladder.
And I was like, oh, thank you, Jesus.
And the little kid was crawling up onto the ladder, and he went to jump, and the dad grabbed him and gave him like a stone cold stunner. Boom!
I was like, oh, thank you, Jesus. You didn't show him that before they were.
And Blaze was like, why didn't we think about a ladder? And I was like,
God knows we had so many of them. Yeah. Gardening in the north, hello. But yeah, so it was just, it was just one of those things. So this morning, he came running in, and he just, like, full air swan dive. Because we were all out in the living room, and Jason was still kind of waking up. They had a pretty late night last night. And so we're all sitting on the couch. I'm having my coffee, petting his head, trying to prepare myself that he's getting ready to leave. And Jason starts banging on the wall, like, I'm up, somebody come see me. So I went to get up, and Blaze was like, I got this. So he comes creeping around the corner, and he like takes her running from the bathroom. And he's running, and he's like, I am Batman! He just like right on top of, and the thing that's amazing is we've raised our bed. Our bed is on like 4x4s that are like what, 2 feet?
No, it's not that high.
It feels like it when I try to get up in the bed. I need a step stool to get in my bed.
8 inches up.
It's like 2 feet up.
Dude.
It might as well be my short, but I'm serious. Like, I'm going to need a step stool to get into my bed, y'all. It is not good. Between that, I need a step stool that I can pick up. You know how they had, like, for little kids that has a little handle on it so they can reach up to the sink to wash their hands? I need one of those to get into my tub and to get into my bedroom, into my bed. That's what I need.
That tub is a little weird getting in.
It's because it's got claw feet. And so it's up off the ground already. And so, yeah. I don't get hello. Jason doesn't love me anymore. I was just letting you talk, Darren. You were in there chit-chatting.
I said hello a long time ago, Darren. Get the kangaroo out of your ear.
I have to hop to get... I'm telling you, like, throwing my leg up onto the bed. I'm like, I can't do this. So anyway, so that's what was impressive, is that there's already like whatever, however many inches, and then we have a box spring and the mattress, so he's like full air. He comes up and just swan dives. Jason like takes him, and and they went to going at it again, and I was like, y'all are gonna break my bed. So, but yeah, they had a really good visit. We got a lot done.
Mm-hmm. New back door in, the clawfoot tub in. Our orchard area is about a quarter to a halfway cleaned up. Mm-hmm. We got a lot of doing stuff like that.
The other really nice thing is we had a couple of oops moments, and Blaze was there to kind of like, we could take care of it without Blaze, but Blaze being there expedited it. So like we had the piglets getting out. I don't know if you guys saw the short that we did where the piglets all got out, but they put tin around the whole bottom, and Blaze was able to help with that, and so that, that made it a little bit quicker, so it was nice.
Yeah.
My friend has a therapeutic bed. I laid on it trying to get out. I'm telling you, it's like, it's tough.
And so
Jason should be a gentleman and carry me to bed. He probably would if I'd let him.
If she'd let me.
He probably would.
Captain Caveman.
All you did was see me look at you and your voice like
I'll throw you over my shoulder.
You crack me up like Captain Caveman.
Me take a woman to bed.
You are so silly.
So, 2020
The
is
Max!
gone.
What's up, y'all? Congratulations on the baby. Beautiful, beautiful baby. I've had a lot of really pretty babies lately. She must have known I was talking.
JS Farms, what's going on, my brother? Y'all smash that like button for us coming in here.
Well, hello there.
So,
Welcome to my life, Robin.
what's up, Lacey Hawkins? Just subscribed. Thanks for subscribing, Lacey. Appreciate it.
Yeah, that's a teenage voice change. No, that was a, oh crap, I shouldn't have said that.
Yeah.
Amish Bear, hello. Hello. So, how many of y'all have got your seeds catalogs in?
Well, let me preempt that with those on our email group. We know we said we was going to do that this week, but to be honest with you, we thought we would have been back a lot earlier from dropping.
Well, and to be
Blaze
fair,
off.
only 2 people have emailed us.
Yeah. Okay.
So,
So
I've only gotten 2 emails.
So if you're on our email list, you might want to check your email. There's
Check
a
your
contest.
spam folder because
There's a contest
out.
going on right
Mhm.
now. Just saying.
Oh my gosh, that's funny. I have an old Nintendo cartridge of a game called Caveman Games where you have to spin women around by the hair and see how far you can throw them.
Wow.
Oh, Lordy. That's funny. It's okay, Mimsy. We understand. We were kind of late ourselves, so...
25 push-ups, Minzy.
I haven't gotten any catalogs. I've got my seeds in. Yay.
The
Wonderlust.
Tinker's
What's
Wife.
up?
Wonderlust. So, Wonderlust. Speaking of Wonderlust, you are a fellow stargazer, just like my daughters.
6. Holy crap.
There is a buddy of mine. His name is Preston Dykes. He works at NASA in San Diego. I think he's out there in San Diego. He's working with the Mars project. It's the Jet Propulsion Laboratory that he works in. Well, every month, and I think I've shared it in the Facebook Nation, and I shared it on my personal page on Facebook. They put out a What's Up. So it's What's Up January. And basically what it is everything that you're going to be able to see in the night sky for the month of January.
Yeah.
I think it's Mercury that we're going to be able to see this month.
Uh-huh.
So, Wonderlust, if you guys want to come down on that date and do it with us, we can put some food on the grill or something and
check it out
together. So, matter of fact, anybody that likes to stargaze and stuff, if you're relatively close by, definitely check out the NASA's Jet Propulsion Laboratory. Go to their What's Up playlist.
Mm-hmm. Cecilia, I got your email.
I'll get the link and put it in the description for the What's Up video. But we got a lot of cool stuff this month to check out. So
awesome. Thanks, Darren.
Dessa is super excited about this month also.
Mm-hmm. So it looks like a couple people got their catalogs in. Anna said she got her McMurray catalog. Cheryl, I said yes.
What?
Says you need milk powder to make it. I only have the lamb milk powder. I'm pretty sure that would be okay. You may need to thin it or thicken it depending on the texture, but other than that, I would think you would be okay.
Yeah. Wonderlust, like I said, I'll put that link in the description to that video. Y'all can go, and if you want to, it's definitely worth a subscription. They got some really cool stuff on that channel with the Mars project and different things. Mm-hmm. We're literally incorporating this channel into our homeschool for Dessa because she has,
it's part of her.
Nana Cher lit a fire underneath her, and she's all about her math and stuff.
Yes, we do have a link for chicks. It should be in the description of our of our videos. But if not, I think our mods have the affiliate link for us for that. So yeah. When did we send the email out? Last week. Last Saturday morning, I want to say. Pretty sure we sent it out in the morning time.
Yep.
Or maybe it was like right before. No, it was right before the live because you sent it out with the notification of the live, didn't you?
I think so.
Maybe, yeah.
No, I sent it with a notification of a video.
Oh, of a video.
So it was
yeah.
one of the videos.
Yeah.
So there's a certain channel in the group that I'm not going to mention their name. I'm just going to call them the stuffed pepper teasers. And, I'm not really talking to them right now because the husband of the pair loves to be not so nice because his wife makes awesome stuffed peppers. Mm-hmm. And so now that he knows that I enjoy his wife's stuffed peppers, he loves to send me pictures every time.
Yep.
She's being a good wife to him and making his unappreciative but stuffed peppers. So I want to say hello to the missus, but not to him.
Just to the missus?
Yes, just to the missus. So okay. That way, maybe at the Homesteading Life Conference, she'll make me stuffed peppers and not him.
I might have to look at. I feel like that link might not be the right one.
Okay.
I don't know. I
but
think
Mimsy's throwing it
the
up.
one that April copy the one that Anna has because I think that one is our affiliate link.
Whoa!
Look who's here!
It's been a long time since I've been able to do this. Get my air guitar.
You gotta punch me.
Let me tune it.
Oh, it was on the 28th. There you go.
I gotta tune it. Ling, 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 ling. It's been a long time.
It's been sitting here so
ling,
long.
ling, ling.
Do you have your pick? Do you have your pick? Here, let me give you your pick.
My pick.
Okay, there you go.
Got it. Ling, 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 ling. Oh, there we go. Mama grows, mama grows, mama grows. What's going on, Mama Grows?
She just said there's more in the fridge.
See, that's why I don't like him. Not at all.
What's up, TJ?
Don't like him at all. So this week, the videos that are we're going to try to get out for you this week is going to be our year in review, and then what our goals.
Both Kyle, both Tasha. Just saying.
And what some of our goals are for 2021. And we've got some pretty big goals. Obviously, now that the year is over, if some of y'all, like the Hollers asked in a polo, they asked how the big plans for 2020 thing went. And I'm like, it failed miserably. We had a huge hiccup.
We had a couple of huge hiccups.
In the beginning that kind of set us back. And then the whole COVID thing really kind of set us back, made us backpedal.
The really big thing, and we've talked to other people and they've asked us about it, and we always say COVID. It's not actual COVID that really caused the problem. What happened is because so many people were buying a bunch of stuff and squirreling a bunch of stuff away, part of our goal for the year was to be able to trade for things that we didn't have. But the concern was, since there were shortages of things, that we may get ourselves in a situation where there's a shortage of something and we can't get it. We can't trade for it. So we decided to just put all that on hold because of all the shortages that we saw. It was just not a good... We didn't want to set ourselves up to really fail. Like, that could have been super miserable. Yeah. So we just decided that it was just best for us to... not, have to worry about flour, rice, things like that. So.
And so we have kicked it off this year. I mean, really, we kind of re-kicked it off a couple of months ago because we haven't really been to the grocery store for really anything since.
Well, we went
November.
We went for New Year's to get some stuff for Blaze, but
Yeah.
as far as like major stuff, we haven't done that. But yeah, we're going to do our absolute best. We've been getting pretty excited about all the planning. I know I've been seeing so many people talking about planning their gardens out, and then of course everybody's stimulus checks are starting to roll in. So everybody's starting to get their seed orders in and their chick orders in. So that's something that we plan on sitting down and talking about. I've already made out my list of stuff from the catalog that I wanted to get, but now I have to cross-check that to make sure that I don't have those seeds. Because if I have them, there's no point in ordering more.
Correct.
And then check on the stuff that I do need, that maybe we've already planted everything we needed of that. This past year, 2020, was very much a learning year for us because we had to kind of get it out of my system that I could grow all the things. Mm-hmm. And so I figured out that I can grow purple tomatoes. I can grow purple jalapenos. I can grow, purple and green beans. I can grow all of the stuff. And so what I figured out this year was some of that pretty stuff that y'all all gave me a hard time about, some of it is just pretty.
Yeah. Hello, Grandma So Happy Homestead. How are you doing? Thanks for coming this evening.
Where's Kate at? I don't see Kate on here anywhere. So that was the thing, is like, we learned that we can grow all the things. We can grow pretty things. But, we were sitting around the table yesterday talking about what our goals were for this year. And I think my goal kind of surprised everybody. Because everybody's all talking about, let's do this. Let's do this with cows. Let's do this with
Sunset
goats. And so the thing that was interesting was it got around to me, and I said, my goal is to be able to have fresh flowers on the table at all times. I want to be able to go out to my garden, clip some flowers, and have them fresh on the table at any point in time. And so that's the new challenge, because I grew all of the pretty things. I decided which pretty things taste good, and we went together on we kind of figured that out. So this year, I don't need to justify growing all the pretty things. I know what tastes good, and that's what's going in the garden. Now, there are some pretty things that taste good, because I think that all of those long beans were beautiful. All of the Thai soldier beans and the red ones and the green, they're really pretty. Mm-hmm. But then, like with tomatoes, I'm not growing any of the purple tomatoes. I'm not going to grow. They didn't
really have much flavor to
right.
them. I was very disappointed in them.
Yeah. We grew some absolutely photo-worthy. There she is. What's up, Katie? How are you?
She moved mountains.
Yeah. I got called out. Did you ever figure out your sauerkraut? I'm curious about this.
Well, speaking of sauerkraut,
I saw what she said.
Said, do you want to try that?
We will. I do need to touch base with you, Anna, about that, because we were looking into, because we have canned another year's worth of sauerkraut.
Where is that?
It's in the laundry room refrigerator.
Can you get one of the girls to bring that big old thing out here? That thing is...
Hey, huge. Mama Mitzi.
It's huge. Huge.
So we've learned that just because it's pretty doesn't mean it's tasty.
Yeah, I was very disappointed in the Cosmic Purple tomato.
No.
Wasn't that the one?
Cosmic Purple is the carrot that we really liked.
Okay, then what was...
The Dark Galaxy.
Dark Galaxy, that's what it was
Dark
called.
Galaxy was one. We grew some of the blueberry and cream
That
little
Dark
tomatoes.
Galaxy tomato was absolutely beautiful.
Yeah, oh yeah. I mean, it was gorgeous because it had these little like gold spots in it, and it's
It
a dark
looked like a little
background. It was
galaxy.
beautiful.
And then when you
Hey, Heirloom Permaculture.
you bit into it, it was just bing. What's up, my dirt brother? And so those were kind of disappointing.
Amish paste or San Marzano. Exactly. Now, I have not grown San Marzanos, but I have heard wonderful things. Just like I was talking with Dee Morris, we were talking about peppers, and she says she does Jimmy Nardello's all the time, and that's what she does, and she doesn't, go from there. And they work for her, and so she's found her peppers that she liked. I'm still kind of, back and forth about that. Well, definitely, Katie, we got to figure out sauerkraut because you will love it. Brad's Atomic. Yeah, I was not crazy about Brad's Atomic. Now, I did see the Black Creme. I feel like we tried to grow some of those and we didn't have any success with it. And then there was another one. I didn't see what the other one. Whoever said they grew Black Creme and there was something else. Oh, the cherry tomatoes. Yeah. We did not. Now, I will tell you, I don't remember what the name of them were.
It's the one that Jeremiah likes.
Jeremiah doesn't like tomatoes, silly monkey. There was this is last year's catalog. So, and I don't know if y'all have noticed this, Cherokee Purples did not have good luck with those. And that may just be a fluke with me.
Did we try Cherokee Purples?
Yes.
I don't think we did.
Yes, I did. They didn't take.
Okay.
That's what I'm saying. Like, some of this stuff was... I don't think it was the black cherries. Rosellas. We grew the Rosella cherries. We grew the Rosella cherry tomatoes, and they were amazing. It looks a little sad because it's been sitting out, but... So, this is a flathead Dutch cabbage. So we figured out why they're called flatheads. When you look at them in the plant, they look like this massive cabbage, right? You're like all excited. Yes, I'm going to get this big cabbage. And then you open, you pull it out and you're like, well, that was a little disappointing. But not really. So these are a little wilted on the sides because they did get kissed by the frost a couple of times. So we'll have to shed the first couple of layers. But these guys turned out amazing.
Amazing. So these are the ones that, Mimsy, you said you were able to can them without sauerkraut or making it in sauerkraut. So that's what we're going to do because we have a
ground cherries, yeah.
Tremendous amount of... I got enough sauerkraut canned right now that I could eat sauerkraut once a week for what, like a year and a half, almost 2 years?
Could be, yeah.
So I really don't want... And I would like to be able to can them.
Okay,
to be able to put them in soups and stuff.
I always butcher their name, but Wakatamika Homestead, they're amazing. Like, I've been watching, he's the one that does the charcuterie. So I'm going to be, asking him for some help here pretty soon. Robin, I can't figure sauerkraut out, but I'm getting good at cinnamon rolls. Woohoo! Oh, that's a great cabbage. Do you freeze cabbage? No, we're not freezing cabbage.
Can you freeze cabbage?
I don't think. I mean, you could probably blanch it, but let's see. By the way, all tomatoes are red. Those pretty cream and blue cherry tomatoes, no flavor. Absolutely, they were gorgeous to photograph, but no flavor whatsoever. let's see. Tasha wants to do a Facebook seed swap group. There, look, set it up.
Set it
kimchi,
up.
yes, we could do kimchi.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah, we could do kimchi. But yeah, definitely, it's Jeremy, right? I think is his name. Jeremy and Gisela, I think, are their names. If I butchered your name, I'm sorry. But he literally has them hanging up in his house, like just chilling.
Like the charcuterie?
Yeah, the prosciutto ham. Yeah, so I'm.
Well, I got two pigs.
I stalk his page all the time.
2 pigs, brother, that we're getting ready to, the next cold snap that we have, we are going to drop and scrape. So be ready because she's going to start picking your brains.
Yeah, you can freeze it once you blanch it. Why freeze cabbage when you can make kraut? Yes! It's my peoples right there. Lacto ferment. Well, that's what, yeah. So.
But I mean, Robin makes some good soups and stuff that have cabbage in it.
Yeah.
And so.
Jeremy and Gisela, that's it. Gisela.
It's one of those that I would really like to have those soups and have my cabbage in it.
Yeah.
Because our sauerkraut is, and I'm biased, okay, but I honestly think that it is the best sauerkraut I've ever had.
It really is. Like, I'm right there with you. Like, I ate sauerkraut a lot growing up because my grandmother was full-blooded German. So, we ate sauerkraut with just about any time I was there eating a meal, we had sauerkraut. So, I've eaten a lot of sauerkraut in my life. And, I mean, I've had all the way to, like, the crummy canned stuff that you get for the tops of, hot dogs or whatever. And this kraut that we have is amazing. It is. And it's
really we
good.
were talking with my buddy Rob this evening, and he was talking about how they went to Helen, Georgia on their 1 anniversary.
Yeah.
And he says sauerkraut for him is always a hit and miss.
It's hit and miss.
And he'll go to one place and he'll tell them to put the kraut on the side, and then he'll taste it. And, nope, that's not any good. And then go to the next place and he'll taste it.
And it'll be great.
And it'll be great. So I'm going to be taking him.
But I've kind of figured it out. The reason he likes just plain kraut, just salt, liquid, cabbage. Mm-hmm. He does not like when they start mixing and they put this in the brine and they do it with bacon and they do this. Like, just flat out sauerkraut is amazing. Yeah. I eat with my eyes first and I don't want to see anything green leafy floating in my soup. Well, it's not green and leafy when it's in a soup. By the time it's in a soup, it's usually translucent. Like, it's usually, like, kind of thin. So, but, yeah. So, you don't like spinach in your soup?
No.
Oh, I love spinach and kale in my soup.
Kale chips. Thank you, Mimsy's Garden. Kale chips are phenomenal.
Look, no, eggplant is even better because I'm telling you,
too.
Like, I don't know if everybody's looked at their catalog yet, but some of the eggplants that they have available for next year or for this year, because it's now this year.
Yeah, we're going to probably go overboard with eggplant this year in the garden because of Mimsy's Garden and the eggplant chips.
So what I'm going to say, so this is something, like, I'm kind of interested in what Tasha's wanting to do and put together a seed swap. Because here's my thing, and this, I run into this all the time. I don't want to plant 500 eggplants. I want to plant maybe 2 of each variety that I'm getting. So that may be like 8 or 10 plants. But after that, I'm going to have all of these seeds. So do you save a bunch of them? Mm-hmm. Or do you swap them out for other things? Because there are some things that I'm trying to order right now that I have not been able to order yet. And so there might be somebody who got those seeds and they're only going to use a few of those. And so maybe there's a way to, change that out. So, that's where it would be kind of nice. Connie and Justin's Oregon Homestead. I love kale, but not spinach. And I got told not to eat spinach from my doctor. Huh. That's interesting. Try okra chips. So another thing, I think okra chips would be good. But they never make it to they never even make it to the frying pan, y'all. Who are we kidding?
Yeah, thank you, Jess. Jess taught us about eating okra raw.
Yeah, no.
And changed our life forever. At least me and the girls.
Changed my life forever because I had to fight for fried okra this year, y'all. It was crazy. Eggplant, I can only eat a little bit, which I wish I could love it. Maybe it's because I don't know how to cook it well. Well, I'll tell you one thing that I noticed is we grew a couple different varieties this year, and the Turkish orange, again, this is one of those where I can grow all the things, but not my favorite. The flavor was just not what I was looking for in an eggplant. It was cool to grow it, but it just wasn't, it wasn't all that with the flavor. I have found that what I am absolutely, I don't even know what the right word is, but my focus now is on any eggplant that grows long and is kind of thin, because those make the perfect chip size. So the big, huge eggplants that you see, the big black beauties and the ones that look like oblong and they have this cool shape, that's great if you're trying to make, eggplant parmesan or something like that. But for us, we don't eat a whole lot of eggplant parmesan.
No, because I guess it's a texture thing for me. That and somebody else said in there that maybe they don't cook it right. I'm right there with you. I feel like sometimes I don't cook it right either.
Mama Mitzi said one of your girls got me stuck on raw okra. I'm sorry.
But to me, it just sometimes it just doesn't come out right. I prefer, like, if we took every eggplant that we grew this next year and turned them all into chips, I'd be happy with it.
Yeah. Well, believe it or not, that's actually kind of
Doc,
eggplant on the grill. And
something.
I'm thinking those long and thin ones, kind of like how we did the cucumber, would be good for the eggplant, because you wouldn't have these big, huge, chunky, eggplant, cakes.
Yeah. We never really thought about, until we went...
Dehydrated, Mama Grows.
Well, we never really thought about putting veggies on the grill long ways and not on a shish kebab until we went and hung out with Single Dad Homestead.
Yeah.
And I followed how he did those cucumbers to the letter, but they just didn't taste the same. And I think it's because I didn't drop them in the
You're just playing.
ash.
They tasted really good.
I mean, no, they were good.
You just have to douse them in olive oil and put a little seasoning on them and then put them on there. And I don't think we completely seasoned them.
I don't think we doused them enough.
Yeah, but
or it could be the fact we didn't drop them in the ash.
With the eggplant, though, I do think that slicing those like how we did the cucumber and oiling them up and putting them on the grill, that would probably be amazing. But that's another argument for those smaller, slender ones as opposed to the big, fat ones. Because for one, they take more time to grow and more energy to grow, where the smaller, longer ones just they seem to be more prolific and they just grow better. Have you ever eaten baby loofah? Yes. We do not like it. It is no bueno. What?
Grilled whole eggplant, cut on the bias.
Stuffed with smoked sausage is really good. It probably would be.
What's Albany Mountain Homestead? What's going on, bro?
Yeah. Hang on. People grill vegetables. Why? It takes room from the meat. So that was one thing that cracked us up with Blaze while he was here. We were talking about how we've all been eating meat, but we've been eating a lot of vegetables because we've grown so many tasty, veggies lately that everybody's just piling veggies on their plate and there's not nearly as much meat on the plate as it used to be. And he was like, what? I leave California to come here for a good old fashioned meat and your potatoes, and you guys are over here eating green beans and corn and like eggplant. I'm like, sorry, man. So, yeah, the vegetables on the grill is definitely good. So yeah, so as far as the plants this year, tomatoes, we're gonna focus in a lot on paste tomatoes, shrimp stuffed eggplant.
Ooh.
Might not be bad.
That gotta come from Louisiana.
Oh yeah, I need that recipe, D.
Mm-hmm. Yes, she does, D.
Yeah. So, let's see. Those of us that are not eating meat love veggies any way you can get it. Yep. So, that's just like, I imagine slicing up a cabbage, putting it in oil and putting it on a grill would be good too.
Stop that.
Sorry. Yeah. So anyway. But yeah, so the vegetable thing, like, it's definitely gonna happen. Flowers is what I'm trying to focus in on. I want to get some poppies growing.
Well, I might veto you on that one because I really want you focusing on herbs this year. I want a massive herb garden because like how we were talking on the way back from dropping Bubba off, we really got to kind of tune in on making our own spices and blends and stuff like that this year because we pretty much kind of got everything else, but making our own taco seasoning, making our own rubs for when stuff goes in the smokehouse, and just like y'all, be prepared for a remodel video on the smokehouse. Now that I have a barter buddy for a sawmill, I'm thinking about redoing the smokehouse with something, and that way I can take the temperatures up in there a little bit more, and it's going to add a little bit of flavor for it too.
Slightly charred romaine is amazing with grilled radicchio. That sounds interesting.
Grow and processed
sweet sour gum this year. Yeah, and we have the seed for that. So that's definitely something we could do. Herbs would be a great garden. Yeah, so that's what we were doing is we're talking about how Happy New Year, Big Bear Homestead and everyone in the chat. Tommy Bites, Carolina, I guess. Homestead, hello? You got a hookup, Jason?
Yep, I got a barter buddy.
Yeah. So, as far as the growing the herbs, that was one thing. Yeah, we were talking about like what are the things that we would be going to the store for, because we're trying to get back into the mindset of what our big plans for 2020 were. And so we're like, okay, well, what do we go to the store for? Well, one of the things we would go to the store for would be bread stuff. So breads, tortillas, that kind of thing. And then the other one was dairy. So right now it's really milk, cheese, all of that stuff. And so really that's all that we're lacking at the moment. And so we were talking about our different plans for what we're going to do with the goats. And, cows. We started talking a little bit about cows and what our plan is with them. So hopefully we'll have the dairy thing down here pretty quickly.
Yep.
Well,
we've got the milking stanchion made.
Right.
We've got to get a cow in there and milk it to finish out that video. And then we have to pretty much I just have to build walls to finish off the milking barn, and then I'll eventually get in there and re-concrete the floor and stuff. But that's not really high up on the priority list to be able to get things going and everything.
Good night, Tinker's wife.
Good night. Hey, smash that thumbs up on your way out there, Tinker's wife. Y'all, we've got 355 folks in here right now and 103 likes. If y'all could go ahead and smash that thumbs up for us to help us with the YouTube algorithm, algorithm, I would most definitely appreciate it.
Mm-hmm.
And you have a video coming out tomorrow, or a short coming out tomorrow. Which one are you going to put out? I know you got the... On the spot I put her.
I've got I've got a video that I'm going to put together. Maybe two. But they're not shorts. And then I have a couple of videos I need to film. Mm-hmm. But, and you were all talking about the truck tomorrow. But I promised your daughter that I was going to take her shopping tomorrow, and she's been waiting.
The part with the truck's only going to take about an hour in the morning.
Okay.
I already talked to her.
Okay.
An hour to 2 hours max. And that's if we just can't get a bolt loose. So, we got some videos coming out this week. So, I appreciate y'all checking them out. Hit that bell, hit all.
Yeah, and if for some reason you don't hear from us, don't get a notification, just check with our channel and just check and see, because you get that little button that has like all the ones that you've subscribed to. Mm-hmm. So you just hit that subscriptions button, you'll see all the new stuff that's come from your subscriptions. I don't know how many of y'all knew that, but you can hit that and it'll give you the feed of everything that's come out recently. So definitely, if you haven't heard from us by midweek, maybe, push that little button and see if we've put anything out. Because, of course, sometimes things do happen. But our goal is to at least get out about 3 videos, whether they're shorts or, full-length videos a week. Yeah.
Now, if there are any topics that you guys would like for us to cover during our live stream, go ahead and go over to the Big Bear Nation Facebook page and just go ahead and post it in there, or send us an email. You can get our email list off of our homepage there if you got some things that you want us to cover. And you never know, it might be a topic that's pretty... that needs a lot of detail or something. We'll do a video on it, and we'll even mention you in the video.
I like the barter buddy idea. How would one find such a resource? Our big thing has been just getting kind of in touch with your community. Whether that be at your local feed and seeds, mentioning that you're looking for certain things.
Yeah, and depending on what kind of barter thing that you're looking for, like one of the things that you need, like we really needed to find somebody with a sawmill.
Yeah.
I got a lot of cedar on this property that we're dropping. We've got a lot of
combat kilt tactics. That's the video I want.
We got a big oak that we're taking out. We got some a lot of pecans that we're going to be taking out. Mm-hmm. And so I really needed... We were basically looking at, if we couldn't find one, we were going to invest in pouring a concrete slab and then getting the one from Harbor Freight for like $2,800, $2,900.
Yeah.
But now that I found this guy, and in all honesty, that's exactly what he did. Mm-hmm. He got the Harbor Freight one, and he fixed all the stuff that was, everybody was having issues with the track. Well, he put it on a level concrete slab and hooked it up, mm-hmm. and it's good to go. Mm-hmm. And so basically what we've done is he charges this much per bore or per log, mm-hmm. and then he needed a pig, and I told him, well, depending on what size pig, this is what it goes for. And so right now I'm kind of in the good, but he has to just come get the pig. And so I'm going to take some cedar to him. And
Kyle said, cedar, pecan, you're trying to get me there sooner?
Yep. And swap that out. Plus, there's a certain Homestead... Well, I don't know if we're allowed to announce that yet. So
yeah.
Keep that on there.
So.
Keep that
Thank
on the
you, Bill
DL.
Bear.
Keep that on the DL. But there is... there's definitely a channel out there that's really fixing to do some good around the Homestead community, helping folks out, and it's going to need y'all's support and love when they get ready to do that. So I think that's going to be coming in the springtime. So that's going to be cool.
You are the hookup?
Nope.
He is not the hookup.
Nope, he's not the hookup. My guy is actually local.
He's local. That's what we were saying. If you're looking for a barter buddy, that is definitely one way to find your resource. Like, we had a really good question this week Somebody asked us, like, we're getting ready to start thinking about goats and pigs and cows. Like, we know there's a catalog for chickens and we know there's a catalog for seeds, but is there, like, some kind of company that you can order cows and chickens and pigs from? And while to some people that may sound a little off, it's a very valid question.
Yeah.
And so we talked to them and told them, what kind of resources. And there are some things that you can look at. And there are some things you got to be careful with. Like, you could probably get on Craigslist and look and see if anybody, does any sawmilling. But you might find somebody who's sawmilling people.
Well, I mean, you got some people that want to charge an arm and a leg, and then you got some people that they have it because, like, this guy has a sawmill because he literally was building his own house. And so he was looking at it as, if I can make an extra $50, $75, help this guy out to do a thing of a con, then so be it.
Yeah. So Trip H said everything that we sell in our Etsy store is going to help pay for it as well. So there you go. Y'all go check out Trip H Farms Etsy store.
Yeah.
All right. Good night, Mama Mitzi.
Yeah. Well, just like Mama Mitzi, we're going to go ahead and get ready.
Yeah, it's been a long day for us.
Get ready to dip. We got 207 people left in here and 110 likes. So if y'all on the way out, could y'all do us a solid and smash that thumbs up? It really, really does help with the algorithm there with the YouTube and the YouTube AI. Mm-hmm. So, we really appreciate y'all coming and hanging out with us tonight. We broke a record again this week. I think we got up over 500, or did we even get up?
In Alaska, what's up? We were at 600.
I was gonna say we got up over 600 tonight. So guys, thank you so very much for that. That just blows our mind, and we really, really appreciate every last one of y'all coming in here. It just means the world to Robin and I. So y'all hit that thumbs up on the way out. And Robin and I would like to remind you to plant smiles.
Grow giggles.
And harvest love, baby. Yeah.
It was nice to see all of you that haven't caught one in a while, and all of the new people. Thanks for coming. Make sure to step back or to come back next week and check us out again.
Yep. And we'll see you guys next time. God bless.
God bless y'all.